Welcome back to my channel and welcome to my everyday makeup routine. So I start off with my Too Faced Hangover Primer, and my skin is a combination between dry and oily. Then I'm going to go in with my Crown Buffer Brush and take some of the Laneige BB Cushion. By the way, it's very lightweight because it is a BB cream. Then taking my favorite foundation, the Too Faced Born This Way, which is also very lightweight, but it's really easy to build on. And I'm just going to put a bit of both on. Starting with the BB cushion, and then I'm going to go in with my Too Faced Born This Way and kind of just pat it, you know, on my cheeks, forehead, just all over. The thing about the Too Faced Born This Way foundation is it is a yellow undertone till it kind of, you know, sets in your skin, and I promise you, if you're to see me in person, I am white as a ghost and you cannot see any yellow tone. Then going in with my beauty blender, which you guys do not need to spend $20 on a real beauty blender because there's ones that work exactly like it. You do not need name brand, okay? So yeah. And just going to set it all over and pat it in to make sure I have it all even. Now concealer, I use the Sephora brand, which is my absolute favorite concealer, and I'm just going to put it everywhere I want to bring out on my face. And again, go in with my beauty blender and just set that all in, and honestly it goes on very flawless, which is why I love that concealer. Now to set my face, known as baking, I use the Lorac Mercier Brightening Powder, and I'm going to pack it a bit on the highlighted areas. Using a beauty blender that's more narrow and pointed on top. I absolutely love this brightening powder because I do like a bright under eye, which is inspired by Natalie Halcrow. If you've ever watched the show Wags or seen her on Instagram, I love her and I love her bright eyes. By the way, it is such a beautiful day to get tacos, so you guys should go get tacos and take me with you. And yeah. Now my translucent Laura Mercier powder, going to use a big Morphe brush and just pat where I did not bake, which also gives a very flawless finish. And I also put it down my neck as well because I do bring down my foundation. Okay, I don't know if you guys heard that, but that was my dog, I promise, okay? Because I have a bulldog and he passes gas 24/7, I swear. Now for my eyebrows, I do have a separate video on my channel for this, so I'm going to skip through this really quick. And again with my Morphe brush, I'm just going to wipe off all the excess powder. Unless you want to keep it like that, you know, go for a new look. Then set my foundation with my favorite setting spray ever, Chill by Urban Decay. I seriously love this stuff so much because it does not make your face all rock hard. It still gives you a little bit dewiness, you know, not too rough. My favorite bronzer ever, Hoola by Benefit, and I do just use the brush that it comes with because it actually does work really well, you know. Well, I just use it to contour my cheekbones, and then a little just, you know, fluffy brush to do everything else around, you know, temples, etc. I always have a hard time trying to find the right, you know, bronzer for my skin tone because everything tends to look orange on me and it sucks. And I fell in love with this one as soon as everyone started suggesting it to me. And I do use my big Morphe brush as well just to blend on the top so it's not so harsh, you know. Now to contour my nose, I use the C330 Pro Blending Crease Brush, which is by Crown Brush. It is my absolute favorite. And I'm just going to go and contour my nose and just do the sides and kind of put a little bit on the tips so it has more of a, you know, upward look to it. And just going to take a little bit of that bronzer as well and just brush a little bit under my jawline and blend. My favorite bronzer ever, Prism by Lorac. It is such a beautiful color, oh my gosh. And I'm just going to take the brush I used to blend out my jawline contour and smile and go over the apples of my cheek. And to highlight, Champagne Pop by Becca, which is the Jaclyn Hill one. It is so gorgeous. Oh my god, I have not come across a better, you know, highlighter. And I'm just going to use my Morphe fan brush and just put it all up in there. And being honest, I do put a lot of highlighter because it's so pretty and I just want to highlight my whole face and just put it everywhere. Just going to be putting it on my cheekbones, the bridge of my nose, and the very tip, Cupid's bow, and a little bit on my chin. And yeah. I wasn't kidding, I do put a lot of highlighter on, and the Anastasia Glow Kit is honestly an amazing investment as well if you can't get the Champagne Pop. But honestly, they're both so gorgeous, so gorgeous. And if you do want to clean up your contour a bit and want a more defined line, I like to go with my beauty blender and put that brightening powder right under and kind of just, you know, line it. And of course, you know, you do brush it off with a big brush and you don't just keep it there. Because I mean, hey, if you want to, you can do whatever you prefer to do. My eyeshadow, no joke, I just take my Crease brush by Crown Brush and I just take some of the Hoola bronzer and just put it in my crease. As simple as that. It's not really complicated. I'm not very good at eyeshadow, so I kind of just keep it simple with the neutral colors, and I do love browns. Eyeliner! I mean, I do have a separate video on my channel as well for eyeliner, so I'm just going to skip through this too. Now the best part of my look, which is eyelashes. I do always use Flutter lashes. They're the best lashes I have ever used, and I've used probably every kind of lash. And these are the Intoxicating, and the eyelash glue I use is the Ardell Lash Grip, which will definitely keep your lashes on all day. I'm just going to take a bit of the glue and line it onto the band, you see, and blow a little on it so it could dry, because you do not want it to, or you don't want to put it right on, you know, when it's still wet, so you want it to dry a little bit. And just going to take my favorite tweezers, which are by Flutter lashes as well. I swear these things are magic. I just use the tweezers to put on the inner corner of the eyelashes. Otherwise, I just use my fingers, and I'm just going to set the eyelashes literally right on top of my lash line, so it looks like they're mine. Because I mean, come on, these so obviously look real. And like I said, just going to use the tweezers to make sure I stick on that inner corner, because usually that's where my lashes like to mess up. Well, come on. For mascara, I've been using the Essence Crazy Volume Mascara, which I actually really do like. It's a thick brush and a lot does go on. And just going to brush it on so I could blend my lashes more, because I don't want to see my real lashes on the bottom. You don't have to do this, but I like to squeeze to make sure they're really blended together. I did get a little bit of lash glue right there, so I'm just going to take it off, which is really, really easy. Now to put just mascara on my bottom lashes. I did get a little bit of mascara under, so I'm just going to wipe it off, and honestly just wait till the mascara dries because it comes off like nothing. Now to repeat the process and do the same thing I did with the other eye. I like to add a little bit of Pearl by Becca, you know, the highlighter, and just put it in my inner corners because it does look really, really pretty. And you could use whichever brush you want to put right there. I mean, anyone that's kind of little. Now to go in with my favorite lip color ever. I'm seriously obsessed with this. The Anastasia Liquid Lipstick in Pure Hollywood. It is such a pretty color, and I love that it dries matte. I seriously have never been so in love with the color. I do overline my lips a little bit, and this liquid lipstick seriously makes it 100 times easier. Ugh, look how pretty it is. For those of you who do ask how I get my beauty marks to show, I do go over it with my dip brow very, very lightly, because I can't see right where they are because my foundation is very, very light coverage. You can, you know, wipe them off, but you're going to wipe off your makeup, and I'm not sure you want to do that. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe below. Bye!